Hi, welcome to the Road to 40. I'm your host, Jay Oliveira, and... What's that, Raul? Huh? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being handed some very important information. Apparently, the only card I need is the Ace of Spades. Thanks, Raul. There's no Raul. Just you and me, folks, on the Road to 40. So I don't know if you caught the video I added to this channel and then linked onto Givens Book's Facebook account. The owner, Danny, had asked me to do a video, not necessarily what I did, but like something to do with the store and put it on Facebook. He wants to do more on Facebook, which I've been saying for ages. And so I decided to record a video, and I started it with, well, you've probably already seen it, it's on this channel, but I said, "Hi, I'm Jason Oliveira. You may know me from that hit web series, The Road to 40. I did that kind of be funny, and also because I'm hoping that people are like, Road to 40, who's this guy? He's an idiot. And then they come over and they search for Road to 40, find it, subscribe, and then I have 1 million subscribers, and I'm rich. And you'll never see a cent of it. No. Honestly, every viewer, for the first 100 viewers, if I ever make it rich, oh, you're in for a treat. I don't know what it is yet. We'll figure it out. So, let's grow this. Let's grow this, man. You know, if I can get rich, you can get rich with me. And if you get rich, I want to get rich with you. Seems like a fair deal. It's a trade-off. So I drew a little Tinge-Nerdle today. You know, I wanted a cutesy Tinge-Nerdle with big crazy feet, which you can't see because the goddamn camera setup sucks. That's alright. Someday I will treat you good. Ever listen to Sparkle Horse? I've mentioned them on here before. You should. They're phenomenal. Their first album, Viva Dixie Submarine Marine Plot or something. I can't remember the title. It's too freaking long and crazy. That's like one of the best CDs I've ever heard. Just perfect timing in my life when I heard that. It was like around 94, 95, 96. I can't remember. I was driving with my friend Corey and Scott. We were going to somewhere in Rhode Island to some thrift store that had a bunch of like vintage stuff, like 70s stuff, and I guess if that's vintage, I don't know. I've told you the story. What's the name of that? The second song, Sisters, something Sisters, Ugly Sisters. I can't remember. Go YouTube them and check them out. I love. They only had one single that I think ever like got real recognition publicly, but all their stuff is so good. So it's What If Wednesday, and I've got a question for you, and I've got an answer from me. Which sci-fi ship would you like to pilot? If you had the full skill, talent, ability, whatever, and they were real. Now, most who know me think the very first thing they're going to know exactly what I'm going to say. They're going to say, he's going to say the Millennium Falcon. Doesn't matter if Serenity is an awesome ship, or, you know, obviously I'm not a Star Trek fan, so fuck the Enterprise, or, you know, a Battlestar, or, you know, I thought about it. And my first reaction was the Millennium Falcon. I gotta own that ship, man. But the question isn't own, it's pilot. And if you look at the way that the Millennium Falcon is shaped, you're off to the right and all the weight's to the left, and it's almost like a B-wing in a sense, where the pod is like in the middle and the weight is distributed different. I don't know. But I don't think I would enjoy piloting that. It doesn't seem like it's an easy ship to pilot. It's very, like, bulky. It's thin, but it's bulky. What I do like about it is the layout. I like that you can go from the cockpit and maneuver around. There's a sitting area, and I'm sure there's rooms in the Falcon that we've never seen. So it's a cool ship. The YT-1300 Carillion, is that what it is? I can't remember. Anywho, that would be one of my favorite ships to own, because I think the setup like that is cool. However, you could even make the argument about a Battlestar. I mean, Battlestars, you could literally fit like a colony of people on there. It's huge. You know, it can make the jumps, just like, you know, in Star Wars or Star Trek. But you need a whole crew to pilot that. You're not just an individual piloting that. E.T.'s lame ass ship, the little golf ball with little antennas and legs that came out. What a terrible ship. That's dumb. That's poor planning, E.T. people. I wonder what their species is called. Is that ever been confirmed by Spielberg? I mean, has he ever said, "Oh, their race was this"? I'd like to know. So if anybody knows what E.T.'s race was, please put it in the comments below. Now, I will tell you, Serenity was very close. Serenity seems like it'd be a pretty easy ship to pilot. The way it's set up, the way it lands, the way it maneuvers. Cool ship, all these cool rooms and nooks and crannies and so on and so forth. However, to pilot, not an X-Wing, oh no, not a B-Wing, hell no. Y-Wing? The A-Wing, motherfucker. That thing is slick. I mean, that vehicle seems like it's like the Corvettes of the Star Wars spaceship universe. Like, it's just so aerodynamic. It's just, you're centered in the cockpit. You know, the maneuverability of that thing's got to be insane. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, I'd throw up if I was really piloting it, because I can't tolerate that shit. But, planes? God, no. The older I get, I don't want to get in planes. I just don't like planes anymore. I mean, I had my experiences with planes, nothing bad, but, you know, I just don't want to ever get on a plane again. I hate flying. I fucking hate flying. And I know I'm going to have to do it again, because I want to see the rest of the world, and I can't swim that well. Hell, I'd probably get about 20 feet before I drown. Yeah, the A-Wing is just a cool ship. I mean, their headgear is awful, just god-awful. I'd have to wear an X-Wing helmet if I was piloting one of those. Or no helmet. I go crazy, like those motorcycle people. I love states that don't have motorcycle helmet laws, and then all these people die, and they're like, look how dangerous motorcycles are. No, they weren't wearing helmets. They're stupid. Like, I don't know. I've never ridden, rode. I've been on a motorcycle before, but I've never actually, maybe once, actually driven it, but it terrified me. I just was too young, I think. Yeah, okay. So, that's for that, huh? The only other thing I want to mention tonight, I love the flip-flopping of the Republican Party. The way it happens constantly. This whole Iraq thing is just ridiculous. Like, we leave these people with weapons and training, and here you go, defend yourself. And, like, now, like, all this shit's going to hell, and the terrorists are getting the weapons we left, are the people we liberated. Like, and now we're not doing anything. And, of course, conservatives now... Oh, no. I think Obama's thinking of doing airstrikes. Is that what I heard last? And they're all like... It's just the opposite of how they felt, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, when we went to Iraq war for the first time. My dog's freaking out. And it's just stupid. And, like, it doesn't matter. Whatever Obama wanted to do, if he wanted to bomb them, they would be against it. If he wanted to keep out of it, they'd be like, we need to get back in there and resecure it. You know they would. You know it. And it drives me crazy. And, like, you just can't win sometimes. Anywho, that's all I gotta talk about right now. I might come back and do another one. My wife came down early from putting the kids down, and Pete will be leaving in about an hour from Massachusetts, so I expect to see him between 10 and noon tomorrow, I'm thinking. So you guys have a great night. If you're loving these, please subscribe to them, pass along to anybody who you know might like to watch this 39-year-old man on his road to 40, drinking his White Russians, stumbling through life. The dude abides. Anywho, yeah, and don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow, and make yourself a better person than you were today, so that we, together, collectively, can make this world, what is it? Spin a little happier together. That's right. I want to see more smiles in the world, and I think I'm starting to see them. You know what I mean? I think just looking for them now, you see them more. You guys have a great night. Like I said, I might be back doing another one. Maybe not. Anywho, Pete will be here tomorrow night. Maybe we'll both be on tonight. I think it'll be fun. I'm going to bring it up to him, and we'll see. And if so, then I'll see you with Peter Burke, tomorrow night on the road to 40. Have a good one, guys.